I mean, it was literally like Edison crawling into my head and flicking on the switch himself. I mean, that's really how it felt like.
Anders, how much have you ever earned in a year?
That was an uncomfortable question. Mr. Bob asked me that 3 years ago when we first met. I'll never forget it. Never in my life had I articulated that to anybody, really, and let alone the person I admired most in the world. That was incredibly uncomfortable. Even just sharing it out loud made me feel disappointed in myself. It made me feel embarrassed. But most importantly, it made me realize that I was living way below my potential. Can you recognize that concept? And I remember going back to my hotel room, I slammed the hand in the table, I looked myself in the mirror, and I started demanding more of myself. I made a decision of never going back to the person that compromised on virtually everything in his life. Never again. And I did everything Mr. Bob taught me. When Mr. Bob shared that, and he followed up by saying, Anders, you are not getting the results you want because you're not programmed to produce them. And if you want the results, you have to change your programming. Ding! You've had those Edison moments, right? The light bulb moments. But that was my light bulb moment. I mean, it was literally like Edison crawling into my head and flicking on the switch himself. I mean, that's really how it felt like.